Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to you.
Hi,
Hello to
everybody.
SunPsychic Jean. We got SunPsychic Jean in the house. We're so happy to have her. And welcome back to Speaking with Spirit, new edition. Um, we're glad to have you here. I want to say hello to Miss Charlotte. How are you, Valerie? Plucky Heroine, and Kate, and Claire. Thanks for being here. Anybody else that might? Juno, hi. Good to see you too. A couple of things we want to talk about. I probably should wait when there's more people here, but then again, we can bring it up now. Hi, Mama Bear. So, Jean and I will be coming on Sundays. Normally, we will come on 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Hi, Ann Simpson. Hi, Deb. Um, and I'm right now also we're taking the first 10 questions in the chat to see where we are so that we can be sure to read. We can read whoever has come here early. And we may have some guests, we may have some fill ins because summer is eventually coming. And so we'll all be very busy, but that's fine. But so we're looking for if you have any mediumship questions from the other side, if you have any psychic questions, if you want to hear from your guides, your spirits, your ancestors, your higher self, any aliens, if that's where you want to go, Jean's welcome, and Jean would love to do it. We're just not doing any politics here. And there are other places you can go for that. So we thank you for that. Anyway, hi, Jean. Talk to me.
Hey, Aley. Thank you so much for having me. I love this Sunday with Sun Psychic Jean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe we can call it Sundays with Sun Psychic Jean.
That's right. We could.
That just
Yeah.
came flying out. And it's so great to see everybody here. And I know that it's a little bit earlier for everybody. So I think it's a little bit of a different group, a little bit of a different. I know that Juno is here, whether it's night or day or morning. So, but
That's right.
I love to see all of the really cool people, is what Cherry Lee
Hi,
calls
Ron.
them.
Yeah. All the tuned in folks. Yeah.
Yes. And Ron, Unconditional Love is
Here he
here.
is.
Great.
Hi, Ron.
Hi,
Yeah.
you guys. If
Yeah.
the moderators can just remind everybody that we'll be on 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern moving forward. And this is just a special little later version that we wanted to get started early with. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
appreciate Allie for you to be flexible and
Sure.
helping me out with today's
Hi,
time.
Terry. Yeah, Terry Suzuki's here. Good to see you too. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi,
So,
everybody. Thank you for
yeah,
your support. Really appreciate it.
we
And
do. We
Allie,
do.
you have been doing some really amazing content, providing
Thank you.
very spiritual content, high vibe kind of content. And I just really love the people that you've been finding, and
Good.
the woman that you found on Etsy, and the woman that you found on the back of the cards that you bought. And I was like, Spirit is dropping these people in your lap.
It really are. Yeah. And they're really wonderful people. Very. And next week, I've got a lady that wrote a book, and I wrote to her, and she's going to come on. She does Ancestral Tarot. And
Wow.
we've been talking about clearing with the ancestors, getting that going, and trying to clear our ancestral trauma and so on. And I know that Andrea Galvin has talked about that a lot. So yes, this lady's coming on, and I'm excited about it. So so I universe is bringing me some great folks, and it always does, even here in the chat as much as everywhere else. So
It's
thanks, Jean.
beautiful. It's really
Yeah.
beautiful to see. Yeah,
Thanks. Thanks
I
so
really
much.
am enjoying your content for sure.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. And I know that you are having, I think, well, you were having are you having a weekly show with Terry Suzuki and Terry
Well,
Lee? Yeah. Good.
it's the frequency isn't quite nailed down, but
Quite
it's
nailed
whenever
yet.
we
Okay.
can.
Okay.
It's as frequent as we can. We do Terry Suzuki, Terry Lee, and myself, usually like on a Friday night or somewhere around there. And then Terry Suzuki and Wisdom Seeker Joan, we're doing like every other Monday for a little
Okay.
while.
Okay.
And we're kind of doing round robin. So we'll
Round
be on
robin.
each
Good.
other's channels. And it kind of works to, just be, you know, um,
Absolutely. Hmm.
spread the love, you know?
Absolutely. Keeping up the vibes high, which I have to say that my partner, Kelly Dozen Cats, and I have a circle of friends tarot, very high vibing. And where anybody that wants to come on the show with us, just let us know. Kelly sort of books in all the people that she can, and I'll reach out to whoever I might have addresses for. But we like collaborating, and we think and like you and your group of gals, bringing up the vibes and helping out the community. So thank you so much for what you do. Yeah, it's very important.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And I know Ron has a lot of folks on his channel, and he's always about unconditional love. So, Ron, thank you so much for what you do. And Terry Suzuki and I are going to the Alchemy Fair,
I know.
and I'm
I
so
wish I
excited.
could be a little fly on your shoulder or something, or a
I
little bird
know.
on your shoulder, because that sounds like so much fun.
I know. We wish you could fly out here. But anyway, maybe another year. But yeah. So that should be fun. I would think that would be fun. Today, I'm going up to a place called Karma Cards, and it's in
Oh,
Bellingham, and they're having a psychic fair up there. So I might meet some folks that will possibly want to come on as well. So I hope so. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, I have 9 questions here so far. If somebody wants to sneak in one more, we're taking 10 questions first this morning, and see how we make out with that first. We haven't decided yet. Oh, here we go. Dana put something up. All right, there's your 10. So could you put up that the 10 questions are all picked? Oh, wildflower. Okay. That's it. You're probably typing it as I was doing that. So I'll do it, wildflower. I'll put yours in there.
Uh,
Um,
I have two questions for you. Are you able to give anybody a wrench while we're live right now? Because I think that Circle of Friends Tarot needs a wrench,
okay.
or you can do it after we're done.
Yep.
And oh, do you know? I just forgot the second question. I hate when I do that. Okay. Oh, how
Oh, I
many
know.
seconds do you delay your chat? Because we
I,
have problems with the chat, like spontaneously
oh,
populating, like all at once. Do you
okay.
remember?
I don't remember. I do know, and I think it's very important that I say this, that the reason I slow the chat down, number one, so I can see it, but the other reason is because of bots. Because if they had the ability to do it, they could just da 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 keep doing it. So that's why it gets slowed down. Nobody is being, you know, don't feel like you're being judged here. But I'm
No,
not
but
sure, Jean. I want to
I
say
do
maybe
like
five
yeah, I do
seconds.
like, I like the way it comes up one at a time. But when I went on to do it on my channel, it had options, and I thought, ooh, I don't know what they are.
Oh, all
30
right.
seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, I don't know. But it's
Something
much
like that.
easier to see them one at a time rather than if they populate at once, it kind of like just throws it off the screen. So
Yeah,
it's
it does. And until I knew about the star system, that was even harder for me because I could. It's also when you go back to the top, it cuts it off depending on the timing. So yeah, you got to be really careful with it. But
mhm. But
I
I
know
like the
it's.
way yours is. It looks
I
like,
think it's the
yeah.
shorter of all of the choices. So I'll tell
Okay.
you that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I don't want people to wait, a minute or more if there's something they want to say. But
So like 5 seconds.
yeah, probably something like that. Yep, yep.
Just so
But
that they come on one at a time and not all at once. I think that's the
correct.
difference.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So
Well,
let's see.
thanks.
Right now I have oh, Mama Bear, I didn't see yours. Where is it? Hold on. I just want to make sure I get it before it goes away. Let's see. Mama Bear, did you put it in on here?
No
Sorry,
problem.
everybody. Okay.
We are learning as we're
We
going,
are
and
learning as we go. That's
and we're
right.
learning each and every day, and driving on YouTube is not the easiest thing, I'll tell you. She makes it look easy. She's the queen, that's for sure.
Right. You're a sweetheart.
She makes it look so easy. You have to learn all the
Well,
secrets.
Mama Bear, I don't see it. I don't see your question. So
I
put it
know.
back up there, but nobody else put any more up there, please. Oh, please. Oh, please.
There
So
are
put it.
some that
Oh,
just
it's at the
disappeared.
top. All right, it's at the top. I didn't see it at the top. Hold on. This I get Claire Beaumont's, Kate's, Valerie's, Deb H, Juno, Nancy Riker. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Can I have a message from my guides? All right, Mama Bear, I got you. Sorry.
Lucky 11, right?
Lucky
Lucky
11.
11.
That's it. All right. So we did start out with Claire Beaumont, and I love her green. See her green Tara that she's got. So I feel really comfortable with her. So everybody, if you don't know, this is really a difficult thing to do, to just tune in, and especially medium stuff. So we got to give Jean plenty of time, and if she doesn't get something, then we'll move on. But just remember, this is no easy feat. So I just want you to recognize that. But I want to send love and light for all messages that come through for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. All right.
Yes, that is my intention, to provide messages and information that will help guide and provide assistance, and for the highest good, for the highest outcome. Definitely, for sure. Thanks for
Absolutely.
mentioning that, Aley. That's a beautiful message.
No,
So,
no.
Claire Beaumont, let me tap into the guides and see what the guides have to say. And then after that, I'll tell you my little 2 cents.
Uh-huh.
Claire Beaumont, what guidance do we have for her? It has to do with the vulnerability. When you have your mouth open, you'd feel vulnerable.
Mm.
They're suggesting that you visualize your aura and contain yourself in a protective bubble, so that vulnerability will not penetrate your aura, will not open it up to just anything, and that you feel as though this opening is opening up a opening in your protective aura. And what they're saying is, uh, put the protective aura around you and include the dentist inside of this protective bubble, yet give him, or give the dentist, their own bubble of protection. And then allow a tube or a tunnel between the two bubbles, so that the highest and greatest work that can be done on your mouth, on your teeth, on your dentist, on your dental work, and that the guides, that the dentists that have crossed over and are the specialists and are the best dentists that have ever lived, will assist your dentist only in this bubble of light and love, and that the dentist can only do the highest and most the best outcome for
Mhm.
you during this
Mhm.
time. And
Mm.
this is your sense of controlling the situation, allowing only love and light and high vibrations, and asking for these guides to come in and help guide your dentist. When you open your mouth, you will not feel the vulnerability, because all of it is contained in the protective bubble, including your dentist. Does that make sense?
Mm. That does. I'm also, to me it does. I'm also thinking to myself, I have this fear when I go. I think everybody does. It's the drills, the noise of the drills. It just bothers me so much, and I have really gums that are receding. So that's another reason why. But I'm thinking grounding yourself too, because you're in there, and they're working on you, and if you've got yourself grounded, then the pressure of your blood doesn't go so high. Yeah, metaphorically at least.
It's a
Yes,
lot
Juno
of
loves.
visualization work in both
Uh-huh.
areas.
It
Hmm.
does. Yep. I did get the card Smoke and Mirrors, which is an interesting card because what that might say is that once you get there and you get in the chair and you're starting to relax a little bit, it goes away. I've had that happen at the doctor. I have really high blood pressure when I go into the doctor's office and they check me. I don't know why. I'm not afraid of the doctor, but they come back in 10 minutes and they do it again and it's not high anymore. So, but I understand. I understand. Oh, she has throat chakra issues. Look at that. Yep. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something that makes you feel vulnerable when you have your mouth
Yeah.
open, but
Mouth open.
definitely do those visualization techniques.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. That's fabulous, Jean. I'd just like to leave this picture up because I love the Green Tara.
Oh,
Call on her as well. Call on our friend, the Green Tara. Both Jean and
absolutely.
I resonate to Green Tara. So, um, all right. Here we go with Kate. Will the new project I've been dreaming about help others?
Hi, Kate. Thanks for asking your question.
Mhm. Yeah.
Let me use the pendulum with this one since it's pretty much like a yes no question here.
Mhm.
Will the new project that Kate has been working on help others? Will the new project that Kate has been dreaming about help others? There it is.
So
I mean,
yes.
it's saying yes, and it's been saying yes, but now it has the force behind it. Do you see the force behind it?
Mm.
That is
Yes.
amazing.
It's
That is
beautiful.
amazing. That is very strong, yes. And there
Mhm.
was a little bit of a hesitation, not necessarily a hesitation, but maybe a slow start. So keep that in mind that it may just have a little bit of a slow start for you. But I
Yeah.
can feel the pull on my pendulum when it's swinging lightly or when has a
Mhm.
lot of force behind it. But
Mhm.
yeah, so
Yeah, it got right up there. So Kate, I pulled some clarification cards, uh, and I get that this will bring you some closure. Whatever it is going to bring you some closure or closure to those who you work with, possibly. But I love this. Abundance is near, which could mean that this project will bring abundance, whether that's love or prosperity or whatever it is, and it will act as counsel and therapy for the people involved. And I think those are three pretty good indications that this is going to be a good project for you.
that's great, Allie. Good
All right.
cards.
They are
Thanks,
good cards.
Kate. Thanks for your
Yeah.
question.
Yes, Kate. Thanks so much, dear. I hope you're having a good day. All right. Today would have been my late father's 90th birthday. Plucky Heroine, can you just in the chat tell us his first name, please? And see if Jean can tap in on him.
He's saying it's not would have been, it is his 90th birthday. He's saying it is. It still
I'm
is.
still
There's no
around. What are you
difference.
talking about? His name is Richard.
He's I understand what you meant by it would have been his 90th birthday here in this world, on this
Uh-huh.
earth. But
Right.
he is saying he's still celebrating it. It is still his birthday. And as long as you live, please celebrate his birthday. Please celebrate his life. It's a way for you to celebrate his life
Mm-hmm.
because he feels it was a life worth living, that it was very rich and fulfilling, and that he wants you to celebrate that on his birthday.
Mm. Miss Charlotte, you're right. It is fun too when they come with humor like that. Yeah.
He's saying, "It is my birthday and always will be my birthday.
Uh-huh.
Please remember me on this day."
Um, I pulled one of James Van Prow's medium cards, and it says, "Tears cleanse the soul," and there's a heart.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
It
So if
is.
you're feeling, there's always on birthdays and other anniversaries of our parents or those who have crossed over that we think, oh, why am I still, you honor them. You, like Jean said, you honor them by what you do.
And grief often comes in cycles, and
It does.
it's
Yeah.
important to allow that. And you don't
Yeah.
have to feel that it's unusual at all for every cycle that comes around that you have this dip in grief again,
Hmm.
and that on their birthday it's a bittersweet. It's a sweet that you remember the beautiful life that they lived, and it's bitter that they're not here in this
Hmm.
world. So
Hmm.
um,
That's very
honor
true.
them. Hmm.
Yep. Yep. Thank you,
Aw.
Plucky, for your question. Yeah, I'm really glad. So yes, his humor did come out here. That's funny. Um, my father would have done the same thing. And yet he told me to, when I did his eulogy, he always told jokes at work. And he used to say, you can't work in a hospital if you don't have any patients. And of
Aw.
course, that could be taken both ways. But, he wanted that humor to remain because that was his calling card. So you're
He knew
welcome,
this was a
Plucky.
heavy question for Plunky to ask, and he
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
deflect it and bring it back to a humorous. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Okay. You're
welcome.
welcome,
You're welcome,
Plucky.
Plunky.
Yeah.
That's such a cute. Oh, I'm putting an N in there. It's just Plucky. I'm saying
Not
Plunky.
Plunky.
That's your dad again.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Arlene McMahon, I'm going to put your question as a standby thing because we already have taken all the questions today. But if we have time, we'll answer it. So I'm just letting you know because we already have the questions this morning. All right, or afternoon, depending on where you are. Valerie S. Any messages from my ancestors or guides for me regarding my venture I'm pursuing with the family business expansion? Hmm, that sounds exciting.
I am seeing your ancestors come forward, and they're showing me that this is a long time coming, that it's been their creation, and they've intended it to carry on through the generations for you to make it your creation, that they welcome the addition, the challenges, the expansion, the reformation, the addition, and that they support you. And they say, go for it. They say that things are moving so much faster these days, and the energy and the manifestation possibilities are really at a maximum high with the energies right now. And they're
Mhm.
supporting you and letting you know there's no dream too big. Reach for the moon, and you'll at least make it to the stars, right? Or vice versa. Reach for the
Yeah,
stars.
yeah, yeah.
You know what
We'll
I
get there
mean.
one way or
Aim
another.
high, aim high. Go
Aim
for the
high, right?
gold. Go for
Hmm.
the gold.
Right.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nice support, Valerie. Wow.
Hmm. I kind of get the same thing. It says here you're riding on a cosmic wave, Valerie, It says new friendships, preparation, and custodians. And so
Wow.
the custodians are your ancestors and guides and so forth, but you're going to have new friendship and you're preparing. And look at this woman riding on a cosmic wave. And there's the moon, Jean.
Wow.
I know. Love
Wow.
it. Love it. Looks like good news to me. And I love that you've got yellow and blue for Ukraine in your hearts. Thank you. That's very sweet. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for your question, Valerie.
Yes, Valerie. Boy, that was uplifting. Very uplifting. Yeah. Okay, for Deb H. Should I not handle my cards or pendulum while grieving? Should I wait till my energy regulates and my vibrations normalize to go back to reading? That's a great question.
Hi, Deb H, Purple Elf and Deb H. I would, if she is in the chat, honestly, my guides are saying, how do you feel? Not should I, there is no should or should not. It's how do you feel? Do you feel
Mm-hmm.
like you
How do
want
you
to?
feel?
Do you feel I don't think there's any hard and fast rule about when you're grieving or not. I think that my own
Yeah.
personal instinct would be a very soothing to get some answers
Mm-hmm.
or some confirmation or some validation. I wouldn't do anything different than what you normally do. But let me see what the guides have to say. Oh, they are saying you may not want to, you may want to give yourself time and not provide answers to other people. This is something for yourself. It's an internal process, it's internal work. And they say it's okay for you to do for yourself and to soothe yourself, to inform yourself, to help you give yourself perspective. But while you're grieving, you may not be in the mindset to provide the most clear information for others at this moment. And
Mm-hmm.
it's up to you how long that lasts. But they say that this may be something that you may want to be aware of and keep an eye on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said she started to pick them up, but she didn't want to do anything that changed the energy of the cards. But Deb, you can also clear them if you feel like you're going to be changing the energy. You can, use smudge on them or even incense on them after, when you're ready to use them later. If you're
Grief,
feeling, yeah,
grief is an expression of love.
it is. Yeah,
What energy? There is no
yep,
caution there.
uh-huh. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Not with that particular subject.
So, Deb, I get a burst of magic. A burst of magic. It could be when you are ready and you feel ready, because if you feel like you are going to bring negative energy to the cards and you don't want to, as Jean said, then just wait. But eventually a burst of magic will come. Look at the beautiful lotus, and the stars are right there. When you're ready, magic will come. So if that means that when you start to use them, that you feel that they have negative vibes on them, because you're not supposed to also share your cards with other people. That can change the vibration of the cards. But if you're just reading for yourself, you can always just smudge them. Or I remember watching Andrea from Lilac Lantern. She used to take the incense and just roll her cards around when she was doing a reading. So
Aley, I know you did announce it, but what was the name of that deck that you just put up? Was that the Oracle of Seven or something? Secrets of
yes,
Seven?
the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Yeah,
Wow, it's a
yeah,
beautiful deck.
it
Hmm.
is. And a lot of people don't like it for 2 or 3 card readings, but they love it for 1 card readings.
Hmm.
So, yep, yep, there you go. All right. Okay, Deb. You're most welcome, Deb. And let's see. I'm going to get Nancy Rikers because I asked her what her mother's name was. I'll go back to yours, Juno. Nancy said her mother's name was Anna, but also went by Anne.
Hi, Nancy. Thanks for your question.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get a hold of Anne. Put a call out for Anne. You brought her here with you,
Mm-hmm.
and she is here. Just want to connect with her. Nancy Riker. Getting the image of unconditional love. She's just reminding you that love doesn't change, whether she's on this side of the veil or the other side, that she still is in your heart and loves you unconditionally. This never goes away. It's a constant. She's saying that she shines through your heart, that you can feel her. She shines bright. And I see like an opening of like a flower, and then just a beam shooting up from this flower. And she's saying, this is her inside of your heart.
Wow.
Let's see if there's anything else from Anne. She's just wrapping you in golden ribbons. I'm not sure if it's almost like Easter time ribbons too. Very pastel-y and golden type of beautiful ribbons that she's wrapping around you, and just letting you know that she's comforting you and has her energy around you. Wow.
I pulled one of the James Van Prow, which is messages from spirit from the other side, and I love this. I always give you a goodnight kiss. Look at that. Your mom always gives you a goodnight kiss. My mother always did that too. My mother was like, okay, it's time to go to bed. Everybody give me a kiss. You know? So awesome.
Yeah. Just a reminder that she's always with you and that the
Always
love
with you.
continues. It doesn't
That's right.
change.
That's right. Thank you for your question, Nancy. All right, we've got Juno. Any past life or ancestral messages for her today?
Hi, Juno. Thank you for your question. Let me see what I can grab for Juno.
Hi, Janet.
I'm going to connect with Juno's guides. Many of them. Many of them. They're saying they're opening your guides are opening their coat, and they're showing me, you know how you used to sell watches? They're like, take your pick. What do you want? Take your pick. We have it all right here. Did somebody else tell you that before, that somebody opened their coat and had, I think I remember somebody doing that once.
Oh, wow.
That's what they're showing me, that the possibilities are endless, that that your question is take your pick. So let me ask for the one that is most important for Juno to hear about today. They are showing me your lifetime when you were like a warrior and or like a shield maiden, or if that's how you pronounce it or the way that you phrase it. But they're saying this is the lifetime that you had your dragon. That was your cohort. It was your partner. It was not your pet. It was not your hire. It was your partner. It was an extension of you and your existence and your soul and your energy. And this dragon was an extension of your energy. Oh gosh. They're telling me that you merged energies and consciousnesses, that you were telepathic, and also that you could feel, and then the dragon would feel what you would feel, that the connection was so connected in your soul. Oh my gosh, Juno, this has got, wow. Oh my gosh. They said for some reason you needed to know this today, but I have got to stop, or else we'll be here all day going with that.
Wow.
That is so cool. Wow.
It is cool. And she says when she goes places, she always has some of her wares to sell or share. You know, the beautiful things she makes. Wow.
Well, it was the many possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So it can be taken metaphorically as well as physically. Yeah.
Wow.
But sharing with the dragon, that dragon energy is very powerful. So I got well-being, Juno. I got well-being and I got self-preservation, which is what you're dealing with right now. But your service to spirit and your youthful experience that you had, and that could have been in a past life, are there for you in good stead. So,
You can still
yeah,
call on that dragon anytime that you
and
need it,
you can.
because there
Yep,
is no time and space after all.
that's true. That's true. Thanks for the question, Juno.
Wow.
All right. So we got Ann Simpson. I love these kinds of questions. Thank you for asking different kinds of questions. There you go.
I gotta let go of that dragon. He's still here.
That's great, Jean.
Okay, what daily practice should I undertake to improve my psychic abilities? Ann Simpson, thank you very much for your question, Ann. That is a really
Mhm.
good question. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into your guides and see what they have a message for you. And I would say what would be the most important thing for you to hear today. Ann Simpson's guides. Wow, everybody is really front and center today. I don't have to go very far, and they're like, we're here. What do you need? It sounds cliche, but they're asking you to meditate. And in the respect that they're asking you to meditate is they want you to get into the connection with them. And the way that you get into the connection with them is you allow your left brain to drive and or your right. What is the creative side? Is it your right side is the creative side, Aley? Is that
I
right?
think so. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
then you let your right side drive and help your left side to relax. The one that takes all your appointments and the one that gets the car fixed, the one that gets to work on time. They want you to relax that part of the brain and they want you to activate the right part of the brain. They want you to connect with them on a regular basis, even if it's just for 5 minutes when you're in the shower. They want you to
Mhm.
connect into that spot and they want you to just open for a message and
Mm. Wow.
so they want you to connect each and every day and they're calling it a meditation because it does involve a lot of listening.
Uh-huh.
It
Wow.
could be when you're doing the dishes. You can just say put my left side or my left brain aside and allow my creative side to come through. Or
Mm.
the automatic writing, they say, is something
Yep.
that you can do. And this will help you to connect. They just want you to try to attempt the connection, even if it's 5 minutes a day, once a day.
Mhm.
It's they're also telling me to stare into a flame. If you
Mm.
have a candle, to stare into a flame, they just want you to attempt once a day and to make it a commitment once a day that you would get attempt to touch into the spiritual side, and this will assist you with your psychic abilities. Anne, thanks for the question.
Miss Charlotte says water is important? Question mark. Um, Drinking water, a lot of water helps you too, doesn't it? Isn't that part of, yeah. So what
Absolutely,
did
it's
I
a
get?
conductor.
Yeah, it's a conductor. Look at this. Willing release. And
Mhm.
it's all those
Release
old
of that left
dandelions.
side.
Yeah, look at that. And it's just willingly taking the saying, I'm going to release that side to have open this side in order to yeah, here we go. She says, okay, open up. Yep, I've been struggling with turning off the left. Yep, there you go. You're not alone, Anne. You're not alone at all. Yeah, yeah.
No, and that's why they say just for 5 minutes a day, just to, if as long as you do it every day, make that attempt, it'll
Right.
exercise the opening for you.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jean, I hate to bring the dragons back in, but the dragons were on her family crest.
Yeah. That was
That's
important for you to know today, Juno. Thank
it
you. That
was.
was a lot of fun.
Anyway, thanks, Ann Simpson. We hope that helped you, and you'll have to come back and let us know if you make some progress with that. Yep. Thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for the feedback. That's very important for both
It is
Aley and
important.
myself. Yeah.
It is. And thank you for being, I had already written it, but thank you for your kindness to others in the chat that are going through some things, and
Aw.
your of support and your thoughts and everything. It's very helpful. It really is. So. Jill, Shin and Ann, message from her guides. They seem to be on silent mode. All right. Or
Yeah.
maybe your ears are on shutdown mode. We don't know. All right. Yeah.
That was what I was getting, Aley. So you
Yeah.
jumped in. I don't know if you were doing a psychic
Oh, really?
bounce or yeah, that was exactly what I was getting. That she needed to do clearing, a blockage
Uh,
clearing,
okay.
a chakra opening, ring the bells, do your singing bowl, clear
Mm-hmm.
the sound,
Mm-hmm.
or I can't hear. Let me see. Just ding it. Clear that chakra. Just let me see if they can give you just anything else. But that's what they're telling me is that I don't know if any fear is involved with that.
Mm.
Like you're concerned about what you might hear, and so there's some trust involved too. So, but let me just see if there's any other message for Jill Sinanan. That's not easy to say in a message. They're saying you're okay. There's nothing wrong. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're doing well,
Mm-hmm.
and you're making good choices. And they just want you to step up your practice of clearing, protecting, toning. Listen to binaural beats or do the tuning forks, a bell, a singing bowl, something that will help balance that fifth chakra there.
Mm.
But they say you're doing well. Oh, wow. There is fear there.
Yeah. Is it that you're afraid you're going to hear something that isn't, that isn't going to be helpful to you, that will hurt you, and so on and so forth? Um, hmm. I get here waking the lion, Jill. Waking the lion. I love this card because it just means that um, and I even more so since I have really done the archetypes of strength, the strength card and the Rider Waite. The fact that the lion is there and the woman can put her hands in the lion's mouth, near the lion's mouth, and it won't bite. But look at the two upper areas. It's not quite at the ear level. It's higher than that. But they want to give you, uh, and don't be dazed and confused about it. It's okay if that's what it is. If that's what it is, then um, try
I
to
think the
bring.
first card is very telling, Allie, with the lion, or
Yep.
in one
Yep.
aspect, the lion creates fear in people, and then
True.
in another aspect, like you just said, the woman in the tarot cards puts her hand in the lion's mouth, knowing that it is actually her strength, that there is
Right.
nothing to fear here. You're fearing your strength, you're fearing your abilities, you're fearing what is possible for you, you're
Mm.
feeling your own strength. And
Hmm.
it's okay to take it in small doses. You can just ask them to back off a little bit if it's
Hmm.
coming in a little too strong, but you're fearing your strength, and you can tell, you can feel your strength, but you're afraid to hear too much. And you can just ask them to give you smaller doses and to give it to you gently. If that
I
means
know that
anything.
there's a lot of people when they're opening to their gifts also feel like you might be hit over the head with some information. Let's say that you feel like, you might know something that you don't want to know, let's say. And so we tend to block the gift because we don't know if we can handle it. And once you're given it, you really can't go backwards. It's sort of like that. So I want you to know you're not alone. And everybody here in the chat said, yes, we understand what you're going through as well, that they've had those hearing blockages because you're afraid of what you might hear. Or, it could be just the representation of it. It could be what you might see, what you might feel. But hearing is, something that we all kind of
Yeah.
move away from when we're afraid. Yeah.
You
Yep.
can set your intention that the information that is provided is given to you for your highest good and in a very gentle way.
Yep.
That's your intention. Ask, and that's what you'll get.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So just know you aren't alone, Jill, and trust in that you can ask for messages to be sort of couched, maybe even in a positive fashion. So thank you, Jill. All right, Mama Bear, here I found you. Messages from your guides, Mama Bear.
Hi, Mama Bear. Thank you for your question. I'm glad you
Yeah.
got in. All right. Guides for Mama Bear. What's important for Mama Bear to know today? I'm seeing a lot of sunshine, a lot of brightness, and bees. Not sure if you like flowers and gardens and bees and sunshine. They're saying being outdoors and receiving the energy from the sun and from Gaia. It's important for you to connect with the celestial and the and Gaia. Oh, they're saying you are a steward of Gaia.
Mm.
And that you connect with the bees and the flowers, and that the rays of the sunshine provide energy and information and connection. Wow, Mama Bear, you may be a sun goddess.
Ooh.
Very, very earthy and goddess-like. It's beautiful.
Mm. Wow.
What did you get, Aley?
I got the Dharma wheel, and it is karmic lessons, peer pressure, moral codes. You're working, look at this, at a much higher level than you probably think you are. I sense that perhaps you may have had a lifetime in India or as a Hindu person. And yeah, let me just see if I can get any more clarity on that.
That's probably where I pick up the goddess energy.
It could be. It says you'll be opening up more in the summertime, and there's where the sun
bees
is.
and the flowers. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Very cool. All right. I love it when that happens. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama Bear.
All right. We've got Dana with a virtual hug. Thank you, Dana. May I have a message from my guides? Thank you for your question.
Hi, Dana. They're telling me that you're taking on a extra load or an extra. You're taking on too much at once, almost like if you put in marshmallows in your mouth and you can't close your mouth and you can't chew them and you can't swallow them. Too much is you're not able to process it. So if you put one marshmallow in at a time and process it, I know that sounds, I must be hungry or something, but they're just showing me that there's so much that you're taking on, and you're pushing it all in, um, thinking that uh, there won't be time for the next, that you
Mm.
just want to cram it all in all at once. And they're saying for you, it's important for you to you can take a lot, you can handle a lot, but they're saying that you're taking advantage of that, and you are very good at multitasking. You're very, very intelligent. You can pick up things very quickly. And you think because of this that you need to take on a lot. Like you need to take on this law degree and a psychiatric degree, or whatever, that psychology degree. Like you
Mhm.
want to do both. You can do both, but they're saying choose one at a time. You can master both, but one at a time. And you are extremely capable of a lot, and you are really good at what you do, but they're saying you may be taking advantage of your ability to multitask just a little bit. And they're saying to choose and not to go in two different directions, not to spread yourself so thin. Oh, that was all over the place, but that was good, Dana.
Mm, definitely. I have here, you have the power of purpose with you. And look at that wheel. It's beautiful. It's a purposeful colors. Um, they say your power of purpose is pushing you forward and bringing you your higher knowing. And look at the middle. It's so bright. It's so, there's a, there's different, it's almost as though you're going through a tunnel, but think of it also as a spiral. And that's what the world really is a spiral. It just keeps going up and up and up. So
That's really good.
fabulous.
That's her
Yeah.
being pulled at two different directions,
Being pulled
right?
in. Yep.
But
Definitely.
she has the capability of everything.
Of
They're
everything.
just
That's right.
saying choose one with your energy. Don't spread your energy so
Right. Because you
thin.
can always choose the other one later as well. Yeah. Uh-huh. Awesome. Thank you. Um, Scott, if you're still here, let me know. And if you are here, tell me your mom's name. Okay. Wildflower Wind would like a message from her guides.
Wildflower wind. Thank you for your question.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You guys are making it easy for my first Sunday, I have to say, because I love tapping into guides. It's just a beautiful experience. Thank you very much, guys, for your
Mm-hmm.
questions.
Yep.
Wildflower wind. But with that said, from sometimes I get very emotionally and wrapped up in the last reading, so that little bell helps me to get from one to the other. That's kind of why I do that little commentary right here, so that I can leave that less energy and get into your energy. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
not trying to stall. I'm just trying to separate and get new information. What's important for a wildflower to know today? They're saying you need to release. There are
Mm-hmm.
things that you're holding on to from the past that that is showing up, uh, like you're holding on to judgment of yourself for something you've done in the past, or something that happened in the past.
Ooh.
That this is a opportunity for you to practice releasing and letting go and forgiving yourself. And what they want you to do is to imagine yourself as your higher self, as your spiritual self, and to look down to your human self, your human wildflower wind, and tell that wildflower wind that you're learning, and that you
Mm-hmm.
now know more than you did before, and that not it's not fair to judge or to hold yourself responsible for that happened in the past. That was then, this is now, it's a new day. And to take care of yourself, take care of your human, that your human has flaws, and humans make mistakes, and this is how we learn and grow.
Mm.
And it's important to let it go so that the lesson can be fully ingrained, fully absorbed.
Mhm. Wow. Beautiful. I've got here energy medicine, sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, and deep rest. So Jean did mention to take care of yourself. I think that, working with energies, and to take care of everything that's around you is important. Maybe spend time with crystals. Maybe do some walking outside. Can reconnect with the energy of the Divine Mother. So
It's a beautiful card, Aley.
it is beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Arlene asked, things go by in her peripheral vision. This is a new. What might that be? And I felt like it was important because I think it can help other people.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Arlene. It's
Mhm.
nice to see you again. I know you were
Yeah,
you
she's busy with her tribe. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's nice to see you.
I
Thanks for
know.
your question.
Uh-huh.
So let me just they're saying something, but I'm not entirely sure. They're saying that you're walking in spirit, and they're saying that you are open. Your energy is open. Your spiritual, you're integrating that spiritual side that I was talking about earlier, and you're walking with this spiritual side in conjunction with your ego side, and that you're bringing this in, and this is providing information on the side. But I do know it's the human side that is actually physically seeing it in this world,
Yep.
so I'm going to ask him for more clarification. Oh, they're just saying that the veil is lifting, that these
Mm-hmm.
are sprites, that these
Huh?
are nymphs, these are garden gnomes, these are energies, just flashes of energies that are maybe past loved ones that are around you. And by your awareness and your connection to your God spark or your divine spark inside your heart, it actually lifts the veil. And this is always going on around us all the time. That
Mm-hmm.
only we cannot see this dimension. Or it's not even a dimension. It's in this existence. And
Mm-hmm.
just by raising the veil and raising your energy and doing your work, does this become apparent to you?
Yeah,
So it's around us all the time. Is that what you got, Allie?
I did. I said I've gotten this myself that I see something out of the corner of my eye, but I get so excited that I look and then it's gone. So it's always there. You just have to keep leaving it in your peripheral vision if you really want to see it. But I got here that you wished upon a star, and I brought those things to you because look at your inner child is there saying, "Oh my God, I love this. It's wonderful." So
That's really, really cute.
it is cute. Thank you, Arlene. All right, I've got Scott. I don't know if you know who Scott is. I think you do. Scott, Scorpio Moon. He was
Hi,
on my show
Scott.
with me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you know Scott. Well, his mom, Betty, passed in January, and he just wonders if
Oh,
she's ready to say anything to him at all. So,
she wants you to know that she's her best self on the other side of the veil. That she is no longer frail. She is no longer ill. She is no longer um, in pain. She is her best self. And she says, "So you better watch out. I'm keeping you in line. I'm always your mother."
uh-huh.
And I am stronger than ever before. And then I am doing well, and I'm filled with light. I'm filled with healing, and I am surrounded by family members and friends. And she is very well taken care of.
Mm.
She says, we're all watching for you. She says she meant that in the best sense. She said, don't take that as a, she said, I just wanted you to know I'm back to my old self. She said, you're doing great. She said,
Yeah.
take your time. I'm here. I'm in your heart. I will
Oh.
send you signs. When you're ready, I will come to visit in your dreams. She says, take your time. Mend your heart. The separation is a difficult process.
Mhm. Wow. Yeah, I got certainly the clear cognizance because she had Alzheimer's. Um, she says the earth is our school, and you are helping people realize that through what you're doing. You're educating the world in a small way, maybe, but you're educating the world through your work, and you're letting people know, that they need to remember to love the Mother Earth, to love where we are, what we're doing. And she says, that's what I did, and now I've moved on, but I'm still on your side. So she said, just remember, the earth is our school, and that's what we do. Yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. Starfish, I'm going to try to email you with what I think about your dream, because we're really tight here. But Stephanie just wanted a card because she's feeling very fragile. So I'm going to say, okay, we'll do that. Oh, sacred reverence. Look at that. You're holding the key. The key is in your hands. Look at that. And look at the heart right above it. Live in sacred reverence, no matter what's going on in your life. Remember, remember, you are here, you are dearly loved, and that you have the key that will unlock the heart anytime you need it to. Anything
Beautiful,
for
Aley.
you from you, Jean? I don't
Oh,
know.
I wasn't tapping in.
That's okay.
I was enjoying your reading.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. Yeah. So yes, love to everybody. Thank you so much. We've done our first time together here on the Sunday with SunPsychic Jean. It seems to resonate really well. And we thank you for your questions, and we thank you for your love and
Yes.
appreciation. Make sure
Yes.
you go over to Jean's channel at SunPsychic Jean and sign up. She has lots of wonderful material.
Thank you.
And sending
Thank
love
you,
to you.
everybody, for your support and your energy. It really does help me to pull through the readings, and I really felt everybody's support. I thank you
Yeah.
for all your questions and all your participation. And thank you, Aley, for allowing me to jump in on your Sundays.
Of course.
Woohoo!
I'm happy to have you here. It makes me smile. Thanks, Jean. Thank you all. And yes, we send your welcomes to everybody that we were able to touch. Be well and take good care of each other. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next week.
Bye-bye.